Hello everyone! Welcome to Emerging Africa, a channel dedicated to stories, development, and the evolution of the African continent in all areas. To start, we'll focus on sports, particularly football. As you probably know, football is a true tradition, not just in Africa, but all over the world. But before we talk about the very first African representative in a FIFA World Cup and how Africa went from one representative to 5, we'll begin by exploring the origins of this legendary competition. Before diving into the 1930 FIFA World Cup, let's rewind a bit and start with FIFA itself. FIFA, the governing body of world football, was founded in 1904. But for many years, there was no global football tournament. However, football was part of the Olympic Games, where Uruguay won 2 gold medals in 1924 and 1928. In 1928, during FIFA's Congress, the decision was made. It was time to create a Football World Cup. And to host this inaugural tournament, FIFA chose Uruguay. Why Uruguay? Well, not only was the country the reigning Olympic champion, but it was also celebrating its 100th year of independence in 1930. This was a perfect opportunity for them to mark the occasion in a big way. Organizing a World Cup at that time wasn't easy. Uruguay promised to build a spectacular new stadium, the famous Estadio Centenario, and cover all the costs of the participating teams. Remember, in 1930, crossing the Atlantic wasn't as easy as it is today. European teams like France, Belgium, Romania, and Yugoslavia had to make the long journey by ship to Montevideo. Many other European teams, like Italy and England, decided not to participate. In total, 13 teams qualified for the first World Cup. 7 South American teams: Uruguay, host, Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Paraguay, Peru, and Bolivia. 4 European teams: France, Belgium, Yugoslavia, and Romania. And 2 North American teams: the United States and Mexico. The tournament format was simple: 4 groups, and the winners of each group advanced directly to the semi-finals. Each team played in an extraordinary atmosphere, with passionate crowds from all over Uruguay attending this historic event. The competition began on July 13, 1930, at the Pocitos Stadium in Montevideo, with the very first match in World Cup history, France versus Mexico. It was the French player Lucien Laurent who opened the scoring in the 19th minute. France eventually won the match 4-1. Unfortunately for the French, they were eliminated in their next match against Argentina, losing 1-0 with a goal scored by Luis Monti in the 81st minute. Uruguay, the host nation, easily advanced by dominating its group. On the other hand, Argentina also shined, especially thanks to their star striker Guillermo Stabile, who ended up as the tournament's top scorer with 8 goals. In the semi-finals, Uruguay and Argentina made quick work of their opponents. Uruguay beat Yugoslavia 6-1, while Argentina crushed the United States with the same 6-1 score. These dominant wins set the stage for a dream final between the 2 best South American teams. On July 30, 1930, history was made. Over 93,000 people gathered at Estadio Centenario in Montevideo to watch Uruguay and Argentina face off in a legendary final. The atmosphere was electric, with fans from both sides in a frenzy. Uruguay started strong, opening the score in the 12th minute with a goal from Pablo Dorado. But Argentina didn't back down. Carlos Pucel equalized in the 20th minute. Then, just before halftime, Argentina took the lead with a goal from Guillermo Stabile, bringing the score to 2-1 for Argentina at the break. But in the second half, Uruguay, spurred on by their home crowd, came alive. Pedro Chea equalized in the 57th minute, followed by Santos Iriarte, who gave Uruguay the lead with a stunning strike. Finally, in the 89th minute, Hector Castro scored a 4th goal, sealing Uruguay's victory, 4-2. At the final whistle, Uruguay became the first ever World Cup champions. This victory not only marked a major achievement in Uruguay's sporting history, but also in the history of global football. The 1930 World Cup not only highlighted the passion and rivalry of South American football, but also marked the beginning of a competition that would become a global phenomenon, uniting millions of fans every 4 years. So there you have it, friends. The fascinating story of the very first FIFA World Cup in 1930. A tournament that laid the foundation for the event we know today, where every nation dreams of lifting that precious trophy. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and more importantly, hit the notification button for more content like this. See you soon for another chapter in football history.